One day, you're laughing. The next day, you're crying. Why do goodbyes hurt? I always promise myself I won't cry hours before the farewell. But the moment it's time to say, see you soon, my throat gets tight and I end up crying in my loved one's arms.
Goodbyes are only for when people die or when you lose connection with someone.
When someone dies, it's truly someone you never see again, so that's a goodbye. When you lose connection with someone because of fight, misunderstanding, betrayal, or whatever negative cause that led to a relationship ending, that's a goodbye. I've switched my mentality to think of a goodbye like that. I say,
see you soon or see you later.
Maybe it's my way to cope with a departure, but it's not like I'm lying to myself. For a goodbye to hurt is because I love them, truly, and I want to see them again. The anxiety of having someone for one last moment eats me up. I try to distract myself, but it's like pretending it's not hot when you're in a heat wave. Hard to avoid. From the moment you say your last words and have one final glance, to the moment you're left with your heart full of memories inside the room. For the first time, I've had to deal with a lot of
see you eventually.
From graduating high school, which ends a phase in my life, to saying goodbye to my family in my pueblo, to soon saying goodbye to my family at home because I'm going to college. The idea of my routine of seeing the same familiar faces every morning coming to an end makes me feel sad. This summer I went back to my pueblo in Mexico. I stayed there for a month. I instantly fell in love with the smell of masa in the mornings, the sound of children laughing, the sight of beautiful architecture, the touch of acres of grass. As someone that lives in a city, my pueblo made me so attached to a new way of living, a calmer way of living. The late night conversations with my tias and tios made me realize the beauty of humans. Their kindness is their biggest richness. I think when someone makes you feel like you can be yourself without hiding it, that connection is something you don't want to lose. And that's why goodbyes hurt. I've said goodbyes many times before, but the fact that a new reality awaits startles me a bit. Yes, I know I'll miss everyone, but I'm also excited for what's ahead of me. I'm 18 and going to college. I'm going to be diving into education, exploring passions, praying to be employed, and hopefully within that pile of things, I have room for friends and family, which I certainly do. It's just, I won't have all the time in the world like I did once when I was 10. I think this new era of growing up will allow me to appreciate moments more because I know I can't have them forever. I think this vacation in Mexico gave me that freedom to see how much I value the people that surround me. Gratitude is such a divine thing to have. To me, gratitude is what saves me from falling into a deep depression. It's a part of life, to move on. I'll say goodbye to everything I love and know at some point. I love people. They bring smiles to my face, and regardless of their complexities at times, it's wonderful to see a person change and grow. Just like me and you. This video is just a way for me to capture what a goodbye feels like and what's been on my mind. Especially when I've been grown attached to a person or place. Like I said,
it's a see you eventually, not a goodbye.
Going to Mexico has allowed me to embrace this level of vulnerability that I had been shoving down inside me. I don't know when will be the next time I'll see my grandma or when I'll be able to eat in her kitchen again. That's so scary to me. Instead of brushing it off, I'm learning to feel. Something that's so hard sometimes because you might cry. Which, I left a puddle of tears in my grandma's shoulder on her last hug. But it felt okay to cry because holding it back would have only hurt me more. I showed her how much I'd miss her too. I'm a hormonal mess that holds back tears whenever a touchy topic gets brought up, in this case saying goodbye. When I'm sad, boy, do I get sad. But when I'm happy, boy, do I get happy. Sometimes pain and sadness makes me feel like I'll never smile again. And when I smile and feel like I'm on top of the world, I think I'll never feel pain again. It's odd, but I at least know nothing is permanent. That's life. It just goes on.